Hi everybody. How y'all doing tonight? Hey KS, it's been a minute. How are you? Hey Marjorie. What you seen today? Hey girl face. How y'all doing tonight? It has life and life and LO. KS, you ain't got to even tell me about it. Ooh, ooh. Ain't no telling what you done missed from over here, cause life sure been lifing over here. And don't my smile won't even tell you all that has been happening over here. But whew, trust and believe. I figure probably anything you can tell me will not will not amaze me. It's been a lot. Yeah, that's like the ongoing story here lately. Uh, but hopefully it's hurdles and things that you can jump over, and when you do jump over them, they make you stronger after it's over with. And whew, trust me, I know easier said than done. Um, but I hope and pray that's how it goes for you, or you can see that. Um, you know, the test that's being put in front of you, you know, it's an area that um, you may or may not know. You know, sometimes we have things because I ain't quite sure. I'm not quite sure why I'm faced with what I'm going through right now, but it's here, and I know it ain't going nowhere no time soon. So, um, as I be reminded every day, I look for God in it every single day. And I'll only do one thing come. It's like the next stuff just keep coming along with it. So, you know, just KSI, you haven't been on here a while, but probably since the last time I remember seeing you, I have been diagnosed with cancer, pancreatic cancer. So I'm coming on here tonight. I had a good day today, and I really I had to make it count because y'all know tomorrow is chemo, and I'm going to go. Um, yeah, I've on Valentine's Day I found out that I had cancer. So when I tell you that I understand that life has been lifing, I understand. Um, but today was a good day. I got up and watered my garden for a good 6 hours. Hey, Miss Parker. Hey, TSM. I ain't seen you in a minute. Well, I seen you on here, but I ain't actually had you like come through in a while. But good to see you. Good to see you come through. Um, I know I've been talking to y'all about getting in my garden. And I got it in today. I got to water my garden. It was so peaceful, and the roosters kept roostering, if that's a word. Hey, growing husband. Yeah, today was just a good day. I got to um replant some of my bell peppers. I had a lot of little baby bell peppers and stuff that was growing, and I got One of my good friends that want some of them, and so I replanted some of those. So I got, I got it in out in the garden today. And I'm trying to squeeze everything in because tomorrow is my third round of chemo. So, and that's going, well, I don't know what it's going to do, but the last two rounds, really knocked me down for like a week where there's nothing else for me to do but just lay down and sleep the days away. So I don't know how this one's gonna go, but because that's how it's been showing me that it's gonna go. I just try to get everything out of my way. I try not to let nothing stop me. Oh, Miss Parker, where are you? What state are you in? Oh, TSM. You know what? When you do come in here and you say something, you always end up saying something like where there is like a connection or something that we both share. That's something that's alike, and we don't know that it's there. But no, I didn't know that. I guess I just never heard you say anything about dialysis before. Do the same thing to me. Very unpredictable. How long have you been doing dialysis? Um, Hello, all. Oh, Miss Parker, you in Florida too? Okay. What part of Florida you in? um, Definitely have many things in common. Wow, it just be shocking to know like some of the things that people go through that be around you and they don't know. It's a lot of people that be like that up in here. Is just unless when I start talking, and sometimes I think I be talking too much, but for the most part I really don't. I just be telling things that I really need to get up off of my chest, and then when I do that, it's like there is so many people that have been through a lot of the same things that I've been through that's right in here. um but because I know that I'm about to have some downtime, I was just trying to get it in. And I literally am not 4 years with diabetes type 2. Oh my God. TSM, where were you when I was so afraid to I don't know if you've seen, but I had my port put in. Oh my God, I was having such a horrible time because um I have I for years I drove people. I drove medical, and so I used to take people to dialysis all the time. And they have the ports and everything, but I was thinking that with chemo that I would have to get the same kind of port that they have, and it's a different one. Lord have mercy, I'm all up on here crying and everything. I'm on here crying and just, oh my God, I was so distraught that I had to get the port. But my port is very different. Oh, Miss Parker, child, you very close to where I came from. I know you. I know you from forgot because you are no. I'm from Vero, but I live in Orlando right now. Oh shoot, Miss Parker, we might have to make that happen one of these days. We gonna check that out. We gonna check that out. But I was so scared. I had no clue. All I heard was the word port. And with taking people to dialysis, you can't really ask them questions or whatever. But whenever they ride with you and everything, they so willing to like have conversations with you. So because of HIPAA law, you can't ask them any questions about their medical stuff or whatever. But it was so many of them because I drove them, picked them up, took them back home, and all of that different stuff. They was always willing to talk about things that they was going through or whatever. So when it came down to, and they said, he said that I had to get a port put in. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, it was the worst. But my port doesn't look, it's very different from a port that, um, you have with dialysis. But nonetheless, I still didn't want to have it done, but my doctor wanted me to have it done, so I got it. And I'm actually just 4 weeks out from having my port installed. So um but yeah, usually I'm out in the garden, I'm out in the yard doing everything every day, all day. Man, I like to go in my used to I go in my garden and 7:30 in the morning, and I don't come in until after dark. Just out there in the garden, just finding different stuff to do. Absolutely love it. And now I don't have the energy to be able to go out there and do all of that stuff. But nonetheless, it still doesn't take away me loving to be in my garden. So during this time right here, I just took my time and I ordered a few things that helped me. You know, people came and donated to the garden and stuff like that right there, and just donated. And I really appreciate y'all. Y'all got me a big old UV umbrella, because you know in this thing you can't be in the sun or whatever. But I don't necessarily want to wear all them long sleeve clothes and everything because it's so hot. Um, so I bought me a big old umbrella that's 7 feet wide, all the way around, so I can be out there and it blocks UV rays. So I really appreciate y'all for that. I got the stand for it. Um, what else I got? Oh, I got me another little a stool that I can take out there in the garden and everything, so that when I go out there, or at least this time, what will do, how it will help me is that it's because I'm iron deficient, right? I have a severe iron deficiency right now. I got me a little seat where I can make it so far and sit down and take me a rest and then get up and take the rest of the walk there to the garden. So, you know, just trying to keep my mind good. But I got me some work in today that I'm real satisfied with. Um that's I feel like it's gonna work for me until I get in a better position with the chemo. When it's new to us, it's very scary. How long have you been doing this? Is this new to you too? I understand that because energy can drop. Oh, TSM. Listen, I was just telling them a story about the other week when because when I do chemo, it lasts for 3 days. I come home with a pump attached to my chest, and when they take and you can't take showers during that time, where they say you can't take showers, but I figure out how to do it, as long as you just ain't supposed to get the port wet, so no infection or anything get into it. But anyways, when they took that thing off, I was like, "Oh yes, I'm about to get in the shower. I'm about to get in the shower." Man, I got in that shower and that thing was like like the energy in your telephone. So I didn't even make it down past my stomach basin, and before my energy was just like, and the next thing I know, my body say, "Girl, you better lay down in the bottom of this bathtub. You better lay down. You better lay down." I was able to turn the water off for her and lay down in the tub. Before you know it, my niece came to the bathroom door and she was like, "Auntie, you all right?" And I was like, "Listen, don't start all that screaming and stuff. I'm in here laying down in the bottom of the bathtub." "What? No, we can get you up." "No, just leave me here on the ground. Just let me lay here for a while and my energy will come back up." Yeah, got the shock of my life. I didn't know that your energy can just drop like that. My family is from Orlando. I used to stay there in a pop cut. I know that area. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm over here in Orlando. I've been over here for 20 some odd years now. But yeah, you know, Palm Beach and Orlando. What, about 2 hours? I mean, we used to go to Palm Beach 45th Street Flea Market. Drive there in a matter of 40 minutes from Guilford. No problem. All the time. Used to stay over there. Um, I usually drink Ensure. That thing is packed with energy. TSM. The only problem I have with that right there, thick thick drinks have been a problem for me, and because I was forced to eat stuff that I didn't want and all of that stuff, is just I don't try to force myself to take anything that my body feel like it's rejecting. And so for me, it's just like it give me like a gag reflex or something. But I've never tried it before, but a lot of people talk about taking it and everything, but I can't see it. And with chemo, it makes everything taste, especially drinks. Everything is nasty. When you take it, it make water literally taste like sewage. I ain't never taste sewage before, but you know the smell of it. It'd be so hard. It'd be so hard to get out of the tub after. I hate that step. Man, I'm learning. I'm learning as I go. But it's all new. Tashana, we family, right? It's bigger than YouTube now. I got you. I got you. I believe you. How's your metabolism? Um, metabolism. Prior to me starting chemo, I only ate one meal a day, and that no longer exists. So that's different to me too now. Is because the first hour, I believe the first hour and a half of me doing chemo, we'll see better. We'll see better tomorrow. Hey RJ, um, I have to keep better notes of what is going on, because right now at this time it's so many different surprises and everything. So I'll be like, they say one thing and it like knocked me down or whatever, and everything else be like want. I don't hear nothing else they say. So I always take somebody always goes with me, and they like take notes, and they take notes, and they more listen and jot down everything. Me, I don't be too. I take in what I can, and I deal with what I can, and going on about my business. Going on about my business and do what I gotta do. But they give you like an hour and a half of steroids, so it'd be like you have this really really bad sick feeling, but you still be hungry, and my stomach make noises like it like boiling water inside of my stomach or whatever. But then they give you another. I tell you, these medicines, they tear up a whole bunch of things, and then they give you a whole bunch of things to so you don't feel those things that's tore up, and then you get you get a whole bunch of other medicine that stop you from vomiting. You just have all kind of stuff going on with this here chemo thing. So even though I be sick as I don't know what, and I really don't want to eat, I don't even want to get out of the bed to go and eat. But then it's another level of sickness if you don't eat. So when you with this, it's probably like you will eat about 6 times a day, but they like smaller. They smaller meals, but it's like it's meant, like your body tells you like, no, you need to eat something or whatever. So it's weird. um Glucose readings. I don't do all of that, but every time I go for chemo, they always take blood. That's the first thing they do, is they do blood draws to see where the levels are and everything. And so right now I know I'm deficient in two areas. I didn't hear the other thing because the lady started telling me about the symptoms I will have from the deficiency, the iron deficiency that I have. And when she was naming all of that stuff, um, it made more sense to me that the reason why I was so tired, I get up to just walk out the door and sit next to the door outside. I'm already tired to get the walk over to the gate. It's tired when you go there and your legs feel like jelly and all of that stuff. I just thought that was a sign of the chemo, but she said, "No, you actually have a deficiency." And she said one other thing. I don't know what that other deficiency is tomorrow. Another thing that I found out today, I didn't know that. I thought because now I'm drinking so much water, I'm drinking like 7 bottles of water every day. Um, I thought that's why I was going. I go to the bathroom every single hour of the day. Every hour. And I ain't talking about the number two, I'm talking about the number one. Now, when you first have chemo, number two is like, you ain't got, they even give, you got to take a medicine to even stop that from happening so often. But I did go and read about that today. Is that's like one of the symptoms, and it also let me know that you it's something that you need to let the doctor know about. I'm talking about even when I lay down at nighttime and go to bed, it's like every hour on the hour I got to get up and go use the bathroom, come back, go back and do it all over again. So it's a whole lot of stuff be going on. Do you know the Orr family from Orlando? Mm, Not that I know, because I when I came here, I stayed like in the I don't know if you're familiar with Oviedo. I stayed in the Oviedo area. Um I stayed in that area when I first came here. So I don't know, but that name, for some reason, that name sounds very familiar. Hey Tia. Is soup better to get down? Soup. Now, Tia, if it's soup like somebody cooked it homemade and none of it didn't come out of a can, I probably can get it down, right? Anything, you know how, okay, if you take a can opener and you open a can and you can smell like the metal when you open in the can, when you open the can, if you put it up to your nose after you open it, the only thing is if you open the can, I not only can smell the metal, but I can taste the metal with chemo. And to me, that's like, if it irritates you to hear somebody scrape their teeth against a fork, it that gives me chills just to even say that to you. The smell of the food, you can, it's like you got a heightened sense of metal or something while you going through this thing. I don't know. Everything is so nasty. And to put a piece of ice in your mouth is like eating, I don't know, like eating sulfur or something. I do not know what it is, but um can you eat chicken noodle soup or chicken broth? It's a no for me with the chicken broth. I couldn't do that. That was one of the problems I was having in the hospital on the clear liquid diet. I can't do that. Nah, chicken noodle soup, girl. If it's homemade, let me tell you something right now. One of two of my favorite things right now that I could just eat all day long. You ain't even got to switch it up. Just cook a pot of it and sit it in the refrigerator. And every time it's time for me to eat something, just scoop me up about 2 spoons of it and heat it up. That's some boiled chicken and rice. Or the noodles, like the cup of noodles with shredded chicken in it. Them two things right there is like things that does not bother with my taste, and I don't know how long that is going to be. Sometimes it's iffy with like fruit and stuff like that. It's like things are changing. Like sometimes you can't, there's no lemonade, no ginger ale, no kind of juices, no nothing. That's why I told y'all last week, when I realized that the taste of drinks were back to tasting normal, and that was like maybe 8 days after chemo. I said, well, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna enjoy myself, to have some of those drinks and stuff, because it's not something that I would be able to do, every now and then when I get ready to do it. It have to be, you got to work around. I'm living in a I keep on saying I'm living in a foreign country right now. But yes, I can definitely do some chicken noodle soup. Yes, ma'am. I periodically have to do the cocktails to boost my iron, because the meals they do provide on the diet doesn't contain enough iron. Yeah, and that's one of the things that they told me about chemo too, is that you can eat all of the right things and you're still, because what chemo is poisonous. You can't, sometimes they even suggest that you don't use the same toilet as other people because your urine and everything still has these things, this chemo inside. It even tell you that one of the first things they told me, knowing that I'm married or whatever, is um you have to use condoms to be able to do. But we ain't doing that anyway. But anyways, you I mean, it's so many things that you have to switch up. I mean, your whole life changes with this situation. And because I said, whatever it is that I'm going through, I'm gonna let y'all know every step of the way, all these different things that's changing. And I just try to keep. I got a bottle of hand sanitizer everywhere you go. I got Lysol to spray everything down. But nobody really comes into the space that I'm in, and I'm having to learn that you can't hug people like you used to, and you can't. Whenever I go somewhere, you can't be all up in people's face holding long conversations with them if you ain't got no mask on or no nothing, because your immune system is basically, chemo destroys everything. It destroys good things and it destroys bad things, point blank period. So with chemo, it's nothing that you can really eat to keep this stuff, because the chemo is going to destroy it. Basically, what I have to do to get my stuff back up is I have to go and be infused with um I know what you mean, growing with Hudson. I seen that you had put that. I seen that you had typed that in there. But me and my daughter was talking about today. How we can't stand this spell check thing. It always the things you wanted to correct, it don't correct, and the things you don't need no help with, it always want to help you. So I already know. I'm like that, running for A1. Um, we knew you meant right, Tia. Yeah, we knew. We knew. We got you covered over here. I made jumbo gumbo today. You put okra in it, RJ? Yep. Broth with salt. With salt is here. It almost feel like my body be craving salt. Um, and I don't know why. I said too. I'm gonna ask my doctor about that tomorrow. It's like right now, water is very nasty. It's almost like I gotta hurry up and squeeze the water in my mouth and hurry up and swallow it because the taste is so nasty. Um, and for me, I'll have one of those bottles of one bottle of water. I will have it for 3 days trying to drink a bottle of water. It just does not work for me. Um, heightened sense of taste. Yeah, I don't know about that water, and that's just a horrible sense of taste. That's all that is. And anything else that go along with it, everything tastes nasty. I don't even try none of the other stuff. I think like lemonade is good like on maybe the second or the third day, but then even lemonade start leaving this thing like in your mouth, like it leaving like a hunk of coal, but the coal is not actually there. It's just the feeling that's sitting in the back of your throat, like it's stuck to your tongue or something, and it's hard to get rid of it. So it's just like it almost puts you in a place where you don't want to drink nothing at all. And now I'm in a place of where I just want to drink, drink, drink all day. It's like I can get up and I can drink a bottle of water like every hour on the hour. And which leads me to remember I only have one more little case, one more little case of I got six. I got six that's not open. Um, a 6 pack of sports bottles that's unopened, and I got four other ones left. So probably tomorrow on my way home from chemo, that I need to have my son pick me up some more of those water. Most chemo and dialysis patients have stomach issues 70% of the time. Canned foods is a no. Packaging food mostly only. Yeah, you can literally. I can taste the It's like chewing on the can. Mm-mm. I can't do it. Another thing that I love fresh spinach, and I could eat spinach that come in the can. Man, I had got me 10 cans of spinach, but I also get fresh spinach from the store. But I opened up a can of spinach, and just to bring the fork to my nose, I was like, oh my god, I can't even do it. I couldn't do it. I put one fork of it in my mouth, and it was like, when you eating something and you just keep the food in the front to your front teeth, you don't even want to put it to your back teeth. It's like, oh no, I don't want this. Yeah, no, it's everything. And before, spinach was something that I told y'all I was eating every single day. Spinach and sweet potatoes and chicken, grilled chicken, was something that I was eating on a daily basis. And now, mm-mm. Is mango juice okay? Nope. I remember the other night when I washed dishes and everything, and I cut up that fruit and everything. I ate the mangoes, but it also was doing something with the taste in the back of my mouth. And all those plums that I showed y'all, they didn't taste that good either. And guess what? I gave them to my chickens. I gave all those plums to my chickens or whatever. I need the plums that have the dark deep purple on it. That's what I need. Yes, exactly. That's what chemo is. It's poison. Is orange juice too rich on the stomach, which while receiving treatment? I don't know, Tia. You know what I'm gonna do? Because when you go to chemo, they offer refreshments for free. Like they have ginger ale, Coke. I never went and looked in the refrigerator before, but tomorrow, when I go there, um, I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna ask my son to go and look in there and see what all different drinks that they have in there. And if they have orange juice in there, I will try it, because then I ain't gotta spend my money to go and try it and then find out that it don't work. I done bought so many drinks and stuff, and when I find out that I can't stomach them, I just give them to my kids. So I gotta check that out. That water out those young coconuts is everything. I ain't never tried that before. But you know what I did try that I didn't think that was gonna be good, but it was good. It's some aloe water, some strawberry aloe water. But I need to pour it in a strainer before I can drink it. I can drink the juice from off of it, but that pulp stuff that be in there will have me gagging like crazy. Infused with vitamin C, etc. When you first start, they already tell you that you're gonna be deficient in a lot of areas. You're gonna end up having to have blood transfusions and all of that. And I'm praying to God that I don't need a blood transfusion through this, because y'all know I have 3 months, 3 months of chemo. Tomorrow is going to be the um the halfway mark for the first 3 months that I have. So I'm proud of myself for that, because y'all know I already wanted to give up because it make me so sick. So after tomorrow, I have 3 more chemo rounds before they're supposed to do surgery to remove the cancer. So y'all just pray that we stay on that track right there. RJ, you sure did. Oh my God. You know what? I like okra. I actually not do that. I just like okra. I love okra. But when it's cooked till it have the little I always call it snot, but I don't want to disrespect none of y'all stuff. When it go to that part where it starts sliming and everything, that food is not my friend. I don't like when it make that. I just everything. I'm so sensitive when it come down to stuff like that, and the only thing I can think about is, that food got snot in it. People don't realize we need salt in our systems to live. Sea salt. Yeah, that's what I need to switch to. And somebody told me gray salt. Is it gray salt? Gray salt is better than any salt that you can get. So I said, after when my little salt shaker get low, that I'm gonna try that and go to that next thing. But right now, when my blood pressure was good, I was wondering why the last time that I went to chemo, my blood pressure was up high, and I was just like, "Well, I ain't been doing nothing or whatever." And he said, and my doctor let me know that you have to realize that you can you can be doing the same thing you've been doing before, and your blood pressure be down. It usually is up if I have pain or something like that, but I ain't in no pain or no nothing like that. But he said chemo will also mess with your blood pressure. So now I'm back on blood pressure medicines again. So, um, if I was close, I would definitely make you a pot of soup. I know you would growing with her son. I think you my mama's sister child. I don't know how. I don't know how, but I keep on looking and I'll be like, nah, this, she got to be related to my mama though. My mama though from Rochester, New York too. Up that way. But I feel like you would, especially the way you be over there whipping it up in the kitchen. That sounds good. Yum. Uh oh. Oh, I didn't know about my. Yes. I actually. And after the doctor told me about it, I didn't see anyone doing a blood transfusion in there. But the second time that I went, my second round of chemo, it was a girl in there that was having a blood transfusion while I was in there. And oh my God, it's just like it was. I was so sad on the inside, and I was just like, I don't want that. But y'all know me. I didn't want the port. I didn't want any of these. So I just like, God bless her for going through. And she sat there and did it like a champ. And the only reason I say that I don't want it is because I heard that you can taste it when you having a blood transfusion. And oh God, yeah, that's what I don't want. I don't want nothing to do with it. That Celtic, is it Celtic salt? Celtic sea salt is gray. Okay, then that might be the same thing. I know somebody had put it in here, and I think I took a screenshot of it. I have to go back to my black. They got black salt. Golly, they got some of everything. Girl face, I have some black lava salt. Okay then. Oh, is it? I've learned something new today. I love it on salads, tomatoes, boiled eggs. Now let me tell you something. Man, I can go out in the garden, and if I got some ripe tomatoes or something that be out there, I can stand out there with some salt and pepper, and I can eat tomatoes all day long. I love tomatoes. Love them, love them, love them. Good old fresh tomato. And when you grow them yourself, they even better. I like warm boiled eggs and tomato sandwiches. What you do, Matt? Wait a minute. What do you make, like a salad or something out of it? Homegrown tomatoes taste sweeter. Do you make like like mash the egg or something and then put the tomatoes on the sandwich with it? Y'all are sounding like my Oh, all right, girl face. Oh, now we talking about something. Now we talking about something. Some pickled eggs. Oh, now you ain't talking about putting them in pickle juice, is you? You talking about the hot sauce when you put them in the hot sauce juice. I can't. Oh, I hate when people do that. Do the when they put the pickled eggs in pickle juice. I can't do them right though. But I love me some pickled eggs. And me, I love I love deviled eggs too. And when I boil eggs, I can only eat so many of the yolk, but I can eat the whites. I can just peel the whites from around it. If I don't eat the yolk in it, I go and give it back to the chicken. They tear it up. Then I boil some eggs, but yeah, I love that. Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna say. What about pickled jerkins? Is the jerkins be like the sweet pickles or whatever? I don't like sweet pickles either. I like dill pickles. My favorite snack is pickled garlic from Cabela, eating with sliced cheese pieces. Oh Lord, yeah, I ain't never tried that. Pickled garlic. Boy, RJ, I know your breath be hot then. No, I'm just joking with you. It's like pickled garlic. Golly. Hey, Archivia. It's going pretty good. I'm trying to enjoy every last second of it that I can get because I know tomorrow um y'all probably ain't gonna be able to hear me talk. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow and hopefully y'all can hear something that I say because the first thing gets snatched away is like I don't even have the energy to really talk or whatever. So we'll see how tomorrow go. But I almost added I don't kiss my wife after that. Well, I knew it. You talking about some pickled garlic? Boy, look at here. You trying to keep all the vampires and everything away. Woo, woo. I think and I'll be thinking to myself, you ever cut an onion up and then you don't use like a tomato or something, the enzymes from the tomato or something to get that off of your hands. You can walk around with your hands smelling like an onion for a whole week. It's like that junk don't go nowhere. I bake it in the oven. It don't still make your breath hot. I just feel like if you can eat onions and you can if you can't rinse it off of your if you can't rinse it off of your hand, then I don't be knowing about no, cause I don't eat onions. I don't eat onions like that. I will cook with onions. I'll cook everything with onions, but I ain't finna eat the onions. No, and I sure ain't finna eat no raw onion. Uh, so I be thinking to myself, you can't rinse it off your hands and whatever. I can you rinse it off your breath? Green onion should be a cologne. Oh heck no. Oh heck no. Wow. Oh, you put. I bet the gasoline gonna eat up your hands and everything too. Garlic is the worst for standing in your hands. Yeah, that stuff don't go nowhere. It's been times that I done cut onions up plenty of days and walk. You know, you better mess around and wipe your nose, touch your nose or something like that, or you wipe your face or something, and that smell that come off your hand, be like, what the hell? Yeah, onions and stuff don't play around. I just like it's just amazing how something can stick to your skin like that for all of that time and everything. But it is what it is. But yeah, I know your wife probably be telling you, can you turn over and face the other way when you sleep at when you sleep at nighttime? Turn the other way, please. Be killing it in your sleep. Be like, oh my god. Talking about eating some garlic. Eating garlic cloves and everything. I ain't never tried to eat garlic like that. I always like chop it up or whatever, and now I can put it into something, but can't eat it like that. But y'all, I'm not gonna stay on long tonight. I just wanted to come on and make sure that I, talk with y'all and everything, and you know, enjoy y'all with a clear mind right now tonight. Y'all pray for me tomorrow that my day goes a lot better than what it is, and just that my mind don't go to the place of where that I want to think negative about what it is that I'm going through at this time. I just want to my mind to be renewed this time. So We kicking it off the right way. I came to get my laugh and giggles on. I even went over to Gamma had Gamma's World had game night tonight. I even won $25 over there, y'all. I don't think I ever won anything as a prize or what. Well, no, that's my second time winning something over there. One time I won $10 from over there, playing the games with them, and tonight I won $25. My name got drawn. So it was fun going over there. She had more than $200 worth of prizes over there tonight, and somebody else won $100. It was so many things over there. So if y'all ain't checked out, I think over there she probably still got the games going on. But on Thursday night, she always do games, and for the most part, she always has a win, and it be games like manhunt, and is that what you call it, where you go and look for, she'll name say like she say a paper towel, you got to go and get the roll of paper towels or whatever, and you have to come back and show it in the screen or something like that, treasure hunt or something like that. But it be games like that and stuff, but it was really fun. So I've had a great day today, and I think which is going to make my day a little bit better tomorrow. The garden, everything. I've had a great day today. Me and my kids sat at the picnic table outside, and we ate us some lunch together and everything. Today was a good day. I feel like I made it count this time. Um, and getting some things out of the way before it's time for me. I feel like I'm prepared to go into it regardless of whatever happened throughout this week. And just know you all were absolutely a part of helping me get through this hard time. Get what you want me to guess, RJ? What happened? We waiting on you, RJ. The nanny tree, the big oak that has branches that go out into the ground, which the tree that I love, is all cleaned up around it. Wow, yeah. I told you, RJ, I got one of those trees in the back of all the way back in the back of my yard where Oreo is. I love those kind of trees. And guess what, RJ? You can take the best family photos up under that tree sitting on that limb. Just think about it. Let me know when you do it, because I know you're going to do it. All right. Thanks for saving the nanny tree. Now I'm going to name my tree that I never had a name for it before, but now since you said it, RJ, that's what the name of the tree, that's what the name of the tree going to be, the nanny tree. And it's actually, my tree is actually an oak tree, but that's what I'm going to name mine to, the nanny tree. All right, y'all. Oh heck yeah, she seems strong for a lifetime. A lifetime still. Absolutely. Get you and your family some family portraits back there. Uh, on the nanny tree. She gonna take care of y'all because she a nanny. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night and continue to grow on the inside and on the outside. Y'all have an amazing night, and I'll be back on here tomorrow, throughout the day tomorrow. Letting y'all know how the day going. Love you all. Y'all have an amazing night. See y'all later.